screen walkthrough for the Good Stuff Create and Communicate website. Let's go to the front page. We see our 4 animals from the covers of our lovely new Good Stuff Gold books. A point to look at here is the resizability. All of these graphics will scale down to fit onto different shaped screens, be it a laptop or a pad. Let's go into book B. Come up with our covers of the chapters. Underneath we have components for the book. These are the names of exercises. Important to note here that these exercises are merely suggestions. It'd be good to work with you guys to come up with some lovely exercises to really use the potential for this technology. What we don't want to do is just put down flat text and turn it into a workbook online. The idea of this site is to encourage communication and creativity for students to be creating their own work, be it text or video or audio, and then to communicate it with each other, with teachers, with family, and through the website to a wider Good Stuff community. Here we have the exercises we've devised for the food chapter. Let's start with 1 to 10. Simple drag and drop feature here. This is a group exercise. We've thought about the exercises from the bottom up, coming from exercises you do alone, exercises you do one-on-one, and exercises you do as a class or as a group. Here we are dragging around language to put into order of nuance. If you're describing food, what would be the top thing you would say about it? We tried this with students. In fact, we've tried and developed a lot of these exercises with kids and teachers, and this one proved very popular in large groups. The arguments students would have about the nuance of words was quite inspiring to see. At the end of this exercise, once the class is happy, a simple click can have it posted into the student showcase, so you can compare your school's ideas with schools in other parts of Sweden. We have side click buttons here and here that can take you through to the next exercise. Here we're looking at a more individual, it could be 2 people working together, where you can drag and drop and create story. Again, it can be posted. We go over to an interview, a video done by Johan. Let's have a quick look.
Well, today we're going to talk about some really good stuff. And of course, the stuff I'm talking about is food.
Of course it is.
To help me do that, I've got Kemi and Harry. Hi. Hi. Now then.
Obviously a good way to use scripted material to really introduce new vocabulary. I will send you a link to this video as well. The idea here is to then give them tips. I have a top TV producer who's agreed to give us TV tips for our students on how to create a good video. So hints on lighting, sound, how to get the actors to do what you want. We tried this again with students. The amount of fun they had being out there in the environment or in class or interviewing each other with their mobile phones and then uploading that to their teacher. It was amazing. They were creating English without actually feeling they were learning. A feature here that we talked about briefly in the meeting was the idea of there being too much work for teachers to do. I would suggest that when I taught, coming home to a pile of 100 manuscripts was more daunting, more worrisome than maybe coming home to a few video clips to watch. You can curl up on the sofa with a nice cup of tea, watch that with family rather than being locked away in a room having to mark 100 essays on favorite food. Here we go into a drag and drop feature again. The bottle of Coke is the story where they put the frames into the right order first of all, simple comprehension. Then in a baby step way, we get them to add text to frames, needs a higher a level of comprehension, and then we go into them writing their own text. So we are pushing them towards creativity, trying to give them the tools whereby they can create. At the end of this, of course, the ideal is to get them to make their own video story or a photo shoot story, and then upload that to us in the student showcase. Let's move to the next exercise, more of a traditional group exercise where they are interviewing and talking about friendship. Country compare. A different way to do realia, of course, with multimedia is video. I think a lot of places are having this idea at the moment. What we can do is combine it with interactive exercises, so they can watch the video, break the video down, and then have exercises that really explore what's going on. I've been able to contact the tourist authorities of Vancouver, Melbourne, London, a couple of others, and they're all happy to give us video to use. Let's go to the next one. Actually, that's it for the exercises, I think, now. Quickly move into Teacher's Corner. So students will be able to submit their work to their teacher through a platform of our devising. Of course, these platforms can be developed solely by your technical people, or we can work together, or you can let us do it. It doesn't matter. Teachers Forum, we have the ability to share tips on classes, what works, what doesn't work. You can filter this by teacher, by area, by school. And of course, they can share with you ideas of what is working for them and what isn't working. So we can have extra work, lesson plans. You know, the forums are as limited as their imagination. Here we have the Student Corner. Now, we're imagining the student showcase to be a place where teachers can submit the best work. We can then edit through it, have a look at what's really good, and post that. It becomes a reward in its own right. The students get their work published. We can then reward prizes as we see fit. And a suggestion could be having their work recorded at the studios in London with Johan, or we could award physical prizes. We could do a video conference with the school from the writing team. We could offer them free subscription maybe for a month, or who knows. And I think that's a good overview of what we have here. I hope you can see why it's great for us to do this with Good Stuff. It's a good brand. We're intimately involved in the product, and I think this really takes it further and offers our community something that other products simply don't have. Of course, we can connect these platforms together to make a general English community, or even connect it to other subjects, geography, science, history. It's all good. Okay, and I think that is it for now. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye for now.